Jonson got his start when he crash-landed on Caliban, a medieval theme park overrun with warp-mutated wildlife. For 10 years, he grew up as a feral child, fending for himself among the monsters that were roaming the Death World. One day, a knight named Luther found him and brought him into the Order. Together, they led a crusade on the local fauna, allowing them to both rise through the ranks of the Brotherhood. Lion obtained the rank of Grandmaster and made Luther his second-in-command. Together, they ruled over Caliban in peace and harmony. The Emperor showed up one day and says, "Nice work, son," and put him in charge of the First Legion. Lion doesn't question this and takes charge of his new soldiers, changing their name to the Dark Angels. He trained them in discipline, secrecy, and ruthless efficiency, allowing them to become one of the most effective legions in the Imperium. But his second-in-command Luther started to feel overshadowed, and jealousy began to fester. But then, the galaxy goes into a full civil war. The Emperor sends the Dark Angels away to protect supply lines, smack traitors, and make sure the Imperium doesn't completely collapse into chaos while his brothers throw their little temper tantrum. As a result, they missed the siege of the Emperor's palace, something they've been salty about even to this day. Lion did his best to keep the Imperium in check, but his secret and broody nature made everybody distrust him. So when Lion comes back to Caliban, he finds out Luther has gone full chaos. They duel it out and Luther gets a mortal blow on Lion. But right before Luther can claim victory, the Chaos Gods lose control for some reason. Luther, realizing his mistakes, gave up and died. Also, the planet blows up. The surviving traitors scatter across the galaxy as the Fallen, which is something the Dark Angels have been salty about even to this day. Lion gets put into a coma, then he is stuffed deep inside a chunk of rock. While they waited for their Primarch to heal, the Dark Angels decided it was a good time to make their entire identity about hunting their traitor cousins. Fast forward 10 millennia and the galaxy gets ripped in half, and, surprise, Lion wakes up and joins Rabuti Gilliman in leading what's left of their father's empire. While Gilliman plays politics, Lion decides to pick up where he left off. He runs around the galaxy hunting traitors, trying to pull the Imperium back into a somewhat functional state. And that's the story of Lionel Jonson, proof that a good nap fixes pretty much anything.